Alright, welcome back. In the last video we looked at the treble clef and we created a rhyme for the lines and the spaces in the treble clef, right? So these are E, G, B, D, F, and F, A, C, and E. Right, in this video right here we're going to be looking at doing the same but for the bass clef, right? So let me just erase this. No, that's exactly what I didn't want to do. Okay, so we know that. Okay, so now let's do the same for the bass clef, right? We know that this is middle C up here, right? C, then we know this is just going down. C, before C comes B, right? C, B, A. All right, so we have A. So we know that that's an A. Let's just do it over here. Let's kind of match it up here. So we know that's the A, right? So let's do the lines in the bass clef, right? And let's just scrub out our middle C. We know that's middle C. C, so we know that's an A, right? A, and then let's do the same with the spaces. Space, space, space. And let's maybe, and there. Okay, so we know that this is an A, right? How did we know that? Well, we said this was middle C, then there was a B, C, B, A, right? So we know A. So let's just go down now, right? So there's our A, right? So it goes line, space, line, space, line, space, all the way down. So A, what's one before A? Well, G. Exactly. So this is G. So what's this? A, G, F, right? F comes before G. So this is F. A, G, F, E, D, C, B, A, and G, right? Let me try to make this a bit more respectable. G. Okay, so now look at that. We have separated our lines from our spaces, and now we have a rhyme. Well, we have the notes that we need for the bass clef, for the lines and the spaces. So let's just take that down here again. Right, so we've got the bass clef, right? The lines were, starting from the bottom, let's have a look, G, B, D, F, A. G, B, D, F, A. G, B, D, F, and A, right? And the spaces were A, C, E, and G. Let's have a look if that was right. A, C, E, G. Good. Okay, so how are we going to remember these? We need a way of quickly being able to say the lines in the bass clef, G, B, D, F, A. The spaces in the bass clef, A, C, E, G. Well, let's start with the spaces first, because this is one of the most common ones you'll hear for the spaces. All cows eat grass, right? Easy. All cows eat grass for the spaces in the bass clef. Excuse me. For the lines, so this is something we'll again need to probably make up our own little rhyme or acronym, something that we can help remember this. One which is quite common, you can say green buses, double S. Green buses drive fast always. 1L? What is going on with my spelling today? Green buses drive fast always. Okay, that's okay. That's quite good. Another one from, again, the 80s and 90s, the one I learnt when I was learning piano. Good boys deserve either fun always or fresh apples, right? So there was definitely the health kind of thing coming through here. Good boys deserve fresh apples, right? So it's up to you to make up your own rhyme, right? Make it relate to the bass clef, right? So I'm not sure, you can either learn this one, or maybe it's too confusing to have two about green buses because we had the treble clef, every green bus, yeah? So maybe that's also a bit confusing, but this is just something you need to do, and you can make this a real kind of personal thing. You can create your own rhyme. As long as you can remember it, then this will help. For example, if we, let me draw this lovely staff again, 5 lines. Okay, for some reason I always, yeah. Okay, bass clef here. Now, if someone said, tell me what this note is, you could say, easy, it's on a space, all cows eat, E. Okay, that was pretty fast, that's good. If someone said, okay, what's this note? Well, you could say it's one below E, so it's looking like a D, but let's just check. It's on a line. Green buses drive, D. Easy. What about this one? That's a G. Why? All cows eat grass. It's on a space. 4th space, G. What about this one? Well, that's easy. It's a G. Green buses drive. You know, etc., etc. So it's a really fast way of recognizing notes without having to work it all out and going, okay, well, there's middle C. So one below C is B. So then below B is A, and then below A is G. Okay, so that's it, right? It's a lot easier and a lot better to be able to recognize these notes and to instantly see them. And what you'll find as you become better and better at this, you know, this will be very easy. You'll see that as a C. You'll see this here as an A. All cows, right? You'll see these notes. They'll come really, really quickly, and it's it's a good thing to do, to come up with a rhyme that is really, really kind of a personal rhyme that you can really remember, right? So that's pretty much what I wanted to cover in this lesson here. So we've talked about the lines and the spaces for the treble clef. We've talked about the lines and the spaces in the bass clef, and I think that will be enough for this video. So I will see you in the next video.